Carlos, you are here representing Immunicum at the LSX conference, World Conference in London. What have you been up to today, and what do you hope to get out of this conference?
Jonas, it's a pleasure to be here and meeting with you. The LSX conference is one among several other ones where we're going to be active, and our primary goal is to be meeting with investors. We had a very successful capital raise, but now I'm trying to diversify the knowledge of Immunicum as an investment case in geographies. That's why I was in Paris, now I'm here in London, I'm going to be in Zurich, then in Asia, because I want to raise the awareness and the interest for Immunicum as an investment opportunity, because as you know, the more investors know the stock, know the company, the investment opportunity, the more they want to participate, and it is good for the company and for all of our shareholders. So you need to do this, as you know, more than one time, repeat the message. That's part of one of the main goals of being here. I just presented the company, but also one-on-one meetings, and tomorrow I'm going to be in Zurich, basically also meeting with Swiss investors and continue.
So actually, like you said, you finished a very good financing round in Sweden. You raised 351 million SEK. You have a good base of institutional investors as well now in Sweden. Yeah. And my guess is that put you in a pretty favorable situation, going out to new investors, talking to them, coming to them with a really good financial situation. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So the fact that as a company, we have quite a good runway. We are financed towards the end of 2021. The fact that we got support from very important and strong institutional investors, that is also, important for new investors. And the fact that, we are not raising money now. Basically, I'm trying to raise the interest into the stock and increasing liquidity, and that is very important for the company and for our shareholders. Also, of course, in addition to the financing, we have very short-term, potentially very big value inflection points, with the results of Marek being on the third quarter this year, the initial data, safety and dosing on the Iliad, the new study. We're also going to get the data on GIST, the gastrointestinal stromal tumor. So very short-term, potentially very big inflection points that also can, of course, provide potentially a very big upside return to new investors.
And being in this situation today with these value inflection points that you're describing, how does this affect the interest that you meet from investors internationally?
Has been a very good response. I had a lot of interest when I was in Paris. Tomorrow, very high interest from investors in Switzerland, so we'll see. And then again, I'm going to be in New York next week and in Asia. So, as I mentioned earlier, everybody knows that you need to meet with these investors more than one time, so they believe they understand your story, then they believe what you are delivering. But it's very important to bring new investors to the stock, because this is also additional value to our shareholders.
And LSX conference and other conferences that you attend, it's not all about meeting investors. It's also opportunities to meet with potential partners. Could you say anything about that perspective here?
Sure. It's also been for the past couple of years one of our key strategies to really have regular contacts with the companies that could be potential partners. So every time we have an opportunity to do that, we do it. So a couple of meetings here, then we are going to have next month by Europe Spring. So we maintain all those contacts. We have already a collaboration with Pfizer Merck Serono. Of course, this is purely a development and supply collaboration. There's no rights to Cell for these companies. We finance, we run the study, we have full rights. But for other companies, this is a scientific validation, because Pfizer and Merck do very few of this type of collaboration. So this has also raised additional interest from other companies, because if Pfizer and Merck are scientifically interested in combining with Cell, is because there's value there. And as you know, most of these type of deals with other companies, BMS or MSD, are primarily supply agreements, and there is a lot of interest from these companies to then get a preview of the data, because of course they are participating in the study.
So it's a validation of your science, you could say, but it's not a constraint as far as talking to other potential partners.
No, absolutely not. So we are talking with all of them. It's clear to them that there's no special rights to Pfizer Merck Serono. Of course, we are going to be in regular contact with them as we progress the study, and that for us is a very positive benefit, because we have close contacts with two of the potential partners, but there's no preferential rights for them. And that is also very important, something that we wanted to maintain, because of course we want to extract the maximum value, and that is whoever company proposes the best deal.
Preferably several bidders.
Preferable several bidders. Yes.
You were presenting here at LSX today. You're presenting your company today. What did you focus on in your presentation?
I just finished the presentation, and the main focus again is to provide an update on first education about what we do, how we differentiate versus the competition. It's a very busy space, but we are quite unique. The fact that we have very short-term potential, very big value inflection points, and the fact that we are a solid investment, because again we have a clear strategy, we are implementing all the operational part, and of course we have now strong institutional investors. So it's primarily raise visibility and awareness, so that more and more new investors that didn't know the company become interested.
Well, it's hard work. Someone has to do it.
Someone has to do it.
So tomorrow is Zurich?
Tomorrow is Zurich, yes.
Okay, and then you're going off to New York?
New York, and then Hong Kong after that. So we know that the beginning of the year, starting with JP Morgan, right in January and February is always a little bit of a very active months. But of course, it's important to have a very good team behind, moving with all the operations.
Carlos, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us, and good luck with your upcoming meetings.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure. Bye.